With Steve Coates, Tim Saunders at Skate Zone in Voorhees. And as the Flyers get closer to the start of training camp, the one position that is certainly set is in goal. Same two guys that started the year last year, although a little bit different because Steve Mason comes in as the clear number one.
Boy, did he have a great finish. I mean, that playoff series against the New York Rangers, he was absolutely phenomenal. And to quote a guy that is kind of famous as far as his goaltending ability is Bernie Perrant, he said that you can win a Stanley Cup, and the Flyers will win a Stanley Cup with Steve Mason in net. That's pretty strong from Bernie Perrant. So when you take a look at Mason, I think he's really understood his position here with the Philadelphia Flyers. I think Jeff Reese has done a marvelous job with him as far as goaltending coach is concerned. But, you know, Mason had a pretty, let's say, sensational beginning in the National Hockey League to become the Calder Trophy winner that first year. Then all of a sudden he fell off, and I think that was a little bit too much, too quick, playing with a team that really wasn't educating him on how to play the position. And now, coming to the Philadelphia Flyers, I think he understands his second opportunity. He understands the game a lot better. I think that he's grown into this position, and I think he's only going to get better.
All right, so he took the opportunity, the number one job, and ran with it last year. But as important as last season was, just as important that he can put 2 good years back to back.
Well, absolutely, and I think he's going to get a lot more time. I mean, obviously he's the number one guy, and they're going to have to make a decision how many games he's going to play. But certainly it's all on his shoulders when it comes to being the goaltender for the Philadelphia Flyers.
Right. Behind Mason, the decision was made to re-sign free agent Ray Emery, and that is a safe choice and a good one both on and off the ice. Remember, Ray won some big games for this team last year, and the rapport he's built with Steve Mason probably has as much to do with his re-signing.
Well, there's a lot of things to do with him being re-signed because, first of all, here's a guy that's been a Flyer before coming back last year. He's won a Stanley Cup, so he understands about winning. He's got a great attitude. He's such a great team guy. And he understands his position in life. He's the backup goaltender. And when he did go in and play last year, he was spectacular. And the other thing you got to look at is the fact that the Flyers really don't have any goaltenders right now that are ready to become the backup for the Philadelphia Flyers. So what's the perfect guy? Ray Emery. There wasn't really a good grouping as far as free agents out there. And you know that Mason and Emery get along. You know that Emery's a good fit as far as this locker room's concerned. So it's win-win for everybody.
Of course, the goaltenders are going to be only as good as the Flyers allow them to be defensively in front of them. With Steve Coates at Skate Zone, I'm Tim Saunders.